I have with me today a couple of drivers from the district that I have worked with this year, and I thought maybe we'd talk with them just to kind of see what their experience is and what their thoughts are on being a driver for USD 313.
I'm Cassie Deister, a fairly new driver to 313. I've been driving for 5 months now.
My name is Joel Reese. I've been an official bus driver just this semester.
What sparked your interest in getting involved with the transportation area of education?
Well, I have 4 kids going to the Buhler School District, and I saw lots of signs saying help was needed for bus drivers. And I was the one in my family who was at the schools dropping kids off and picking them up for my family. And I thought, man, if I had a larger vehicle, I could help out a lot more people. And so I said, well, I'll just contact them and see if I could be of help. And they took me through this process like you described.
I have 6 children in the Buhler School District. Well, 5 this year. Another one that will be coming into the schools. And I saw a need over the last couple of years and decided to stop being afraid of getting a CDL and just do it. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I did. I enjoy it.
Good. And Cassie, what would you consider the biggest benefits to a job like this?
For me, it's just being able to help, and the benefits that come along. You know, not very often are you going to find part-time hours with full benefits. So it's a nice supplemental for our family. And then the flexibility to have my youngest with me is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Joel, what would you consider the biggest benefit?
I like to be able to be around the kids and to see the new faces and to slowly build just the relationship and trust with them as they get on, knowing that I get the opportunity and privilege of keeping these kids safe and getting them where they need to go.
Joel, how was your training experience? How would you describe that?
It was not like I expected. It was surprisingly more difficult and infinitely more easy than I supposed it would be. There was just a lot to learn, and I was not familiar with as much as I thought I would be. But the resources that you provided were invaluable. Just being very clear on what was needed to be known, and ultimately all I had to do was put in the time to learn it, and I was good to go.
Do you feel that you're able to contribute and have a positive impact with the students you're engaging with every day in the district?
Absolutely. As far as the district, we're the first faces they see in the morning. Their trip to school can set the tone for their entire day. And we may not see them for very long, and we may not interact with them for very long, but we can have a huge impact on the start to their day.
Yeah, just being able to smile at kids, and then as all kids are, there are moments of conflict and difficulty on the bus, and being able to have a reasonable voice into it and be able to work things out and help kids work through things in a positive and encouraging way, and just to be an advocate for all the kids on the bus, to provide a safe space and a place that, like you said, would set them up for a good start to their day.
Can pretty much anybody who's determined and wants to study and do the work get a CDL?
Yeah.
Yes, most people are capable of doing it.
For sure.
I always am pleasantly surprised when people get on these big buses, and they're surprised at how actually easily they handle. They're actually pretty comfortable to drive. And once you get your bearings, it's really not that tough to get your head around what you've got to do. So I want to thank you two for talking with me today and putting in the time to help USD 313 and the students that we have in our district. You are important, and I want you to know that.